Obama, Joe Biden, and cackling hyena Kamala Harris, shut the hell up. What's up, it's your girl Tiffany and welcome back to Believe It or Not. Girl, I have video for you, okay? And all I want to say is Obama, Joe Biden, and the cackling hyena Kamala Harris, shut the hell up. Everybody's in the uproar because Trump said this.
People are dying in North Carolina. They're dying all over those 5-6 states. They're dying and they're getting no help from our federal government because they have no money, because their money's been spent on people that should not be in our country. They stole the FEMA money just like they stole it from a bank so they could give it to their illegal immigrants that they want to have vote for them this season.
But is he lying? Is he lying though? I have video of North Carolina saying that they have now received no assistance from the government or FEMA, and allegedly over here on this channel, FEMA gave all their money to illegal migrants. I have proof.
FEMA regional administrators have been meeting with city officials on site to coordinate available federal support from FEMA and other federal agencies. Funding is also available through FEMA's emergency food and shelter program to eligible local governments and non-for-profit organizations upon request to support humanitarian relief for migrants.
So there you go. And I have testimony of this young man crying, asking for help. Ain't nobody showed up.
The whole country just forget about us.
So there you have it, okay? But before we get into this video, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you can be notified of all the news and entertainment and everything in between that happens here on Believe It or Not. So let's get into this debacle.
Well, the last few weeks, there's been a reckless, irresponsible, and relentless promotion of disinformation and outright lies that are disturbing people. It's undermining confidence in the incredible rescue and recovery work that has already been taken and will continue to be taken. And it's harmful to those who need help the most. There's simply no place.
Those are not lies, Joe. I don't know if your staff have been telling you that. People are coming out saying they have no assistance. And I have video of that, okay? But we're going to get into that in a minute.
For this to happen. Former President Trump has led the onslaught of lies. Assertions have been made that property is being confiscated. That's simply not true. They're saying people impacted by these storms will receive $750 in cash and no more. That's
First of all, Joe, the people cannot even apply for it. And there's some people that are getting denied for it, okay? So I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. It's the citizens of North Carolina that's helping each other. FEMA ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit. Kamala ain't doing shit. And tell Joe Obama he is shit, okay?
simply not true. They're saying the money is needed for this crisis is being diverted to migrants. What a ridiculous thing to say. It's not true.
It's not ridiculous when you have the House Speaker come on national TV and say it. Should I play it again? Because it was in the intro. I'm going to play it again for you. Take a look.
The FEMA regional administrators have been meeting with city officials on site to coordinate available federal support from FEMA and other federal agencies. Funding is also available through FEMA's emergency food and shelter program to eligible local governments and non-for-profit organizations upon request to support humanitarian relief for migrants.
Okay, there go the proof. He's not lying.
Now the claims are getting even more bizarre. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, a congresswoman of Georgia, is now saying the federal government is literally controlling the weather. We're controlling the weather. It's beyond ridiculous.
It's not beyond ridiculous. You know why? Because conspiracy saying that y'all want North Carolina's up out of those mountains because y'all trying to dig for material. But that's a conspiracy theory over here on this channel, okay? That's not here or there, okay? I'm just letting you guys know what's been talked about, okay, around in these streets, okay? Allegedly. But then they did something that is, you know, typical of the Democrats. When they're drowning, they tend to get their messiahs, so-called messiah, out. And I call him a pit bull. I'll call him the devil. And let's see who it is when they need help.
President and Vice President Harris were down there meeting with local officials and comforting families, asking how they could help. And Donald Trump at a rally just started making up stories about the Biden administration withholding aid from Republican areas and citing.
He is so dramatic. This is what happens all the time when they need a little push, especially for the black community. They bring out him. They bring out Obama. Like, do we ever see George Bush anywhere campaigning and trying to get people to come over to Republican sides? Hell no, he's somewhere chilling. Just like Obama should need to be somewhere chilling his ass, okay? Obama, we don't care what you say. You didn't do nothing for the black people, and Trump is not lying, okay? Trump is not lying. So whatever ditch they dug your ass out of, you need to go back, because we don't care what you say, Obama. We don't care.
Siphoning off aid to give to undocumented immigrants, just made the stuff up. Everybody knew it wasn't true.
So the people that's coming out, the people that live in North Carolina, the stuff that they're saying, the stuff that they're living is not true, Obama? Oh, I forgot I think you're a billionaire living in Martha Vineyard, so you really don't give a damn. But you're going to tell people that's living it, that's seeing it with their own eyes and hearing it with their own ears, that is not true? Shut the hell up. They always do that. They always want to bring Obama out like he's going to rally everybody together. Nobody wanted to hear you, Obama. So let's get to some of the testimonies of the people that live in North Carolina and see what the hell they say, okay? Let's get into it.
There's so much more that could be done, and giving us $750 if you can even apply for it is ridiculous. And I've only heard of a handful of people getting approved. $750 isn't going to do anything even if you do get approved. Not with...
Did you hear this, what she just said? They can't even get to wherever the hell they supposed to get to apply for it. And then she said that the people that did apply for it got denied. So Obama, Joe Biden, this is the person that lives there. And you're telling me that she's lying? I should believe you than them? And they're there? Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit.
The damage we're seeing now with the hurting that people are going through right now.
Where is the help for Western North Carolina? We can send billions to Ukraine, and we can't help Western North Carolina. You know, we have spent all of this money on all of these people crossing our borders that are open, and now we're telling the people of America, the U.S., that need the money, we can't give you no money. That's our money. We pay it in, we work, and we should receive some benefit from the government with our own money. It's just not right.
This is sad. This is sad. This is so sad. Okay? To people to pay their taxes into a system and can't get it back is very sad. And this shows people that our government ain't worth shit, allegedly. But I'm going to say it ain't worth shit, okay? But this is sad.
The people of Western North Carolina that are hit hard should not be suffering like this.
I don't think she's doing enough. And I don't think Biden's doing enough either. I'm sorry, I don't. Because I heard on the radio myself, so it ain't hearsay, Biden said, what storm?
And I have proof that he said what storm. He didn't even know. Take a look.
What do the states in the storm zone need, Mr. President?
Okay?
What do the states in the storm zone, what do they need after what you saw today?
Oh, in the storm zone. I'm wondering what storm you're talking about.
Okay, what storm? He don't even know what day it is. He don't know if it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He don't even... He's playing president at this moment, okay? Let's get into some more testimony, okay? Let's get into some more.
We're not getting the amount of support that we need.
We haven't seen FEMA. We haven't seen Red Cross. We haven't seen Hearts with Hands. We've seen no agencies come through here. Most people drive through with their cameras out, filming us like we're animals in a zoo, and don't stop.
How could the U.S. like this, and how could the whole country just forget about us? Like, it's not enough. What is being done is not enough. I mean, there are entire communities that have been just decimated. Where is our government? I mean, for Kamala, and I am an avid supporter for her to stand in Florida today and make a statement. Where is our...
She's on Cole Cavern. She's on Call Me Daddy podcast. She's at some basketball podcast talking about when I was a little girl. Like this bullshit.
I grew up a middle-class kid. My mother was hardworking. She raised me and my sister Maya. She saved up.
Girl, we don't give a damn about where you came from because obviously Candace Owens has done a deep dive, okay? And I'm gonna try to link the link to Candace Owens as she did a deep dive to her race and where she come from. Your mama was a doctor. What middle class did you come from, Kamala? Shut the hell up. And it's really it's crazy. But I'm gonna get into what Jesse Waters over there on Fox said. He said that Joe Biden is clearing the air. They don't want drones to look for people in the North Carolina's mountains. They don't want nothing. They're blocking aid. They're blocking help for these people. Okay, let's get into it.
Over 1,000 troops in North Carolina are just sitting around doing nothing, waiting for orders that haven't come. They haven't heard from the North Carolina governor, and the Biden administration's blocking ongoing rescue operations.
They're in the way. They are directly interrupting our ability to conduct missions and operations. And I'm not going to disparage anybody because we are trying to work within partner relationships, both government and non-government entities within state and federal and county. I went to put a couple of people into a hotel last night, and they have a security guard at the hotel. And they said, "Oh, we're so sorry."
Listen to this. They're putting their people in hotels, and the people that's on the ground that's really doing the work can't even book a hotel, sleeping in cars, helping people. But allegedly, the feds ain't doing shit.
Sorry, the entire hotel has been booked for federal employees. And I was like, no, I have people that would just pull it out of a mountain that are living out in the hills, and there's not a place for me to put them because we have federal employees that are staying in the hotel. I slept in this white car last night. I smell like foot and death right now.
Wow.
As does the person on our team.
The hurricane left thousands homeless, and the federal government saying, sorry, can't stay here. No vacancy. This is like when FEMA plopped down at the Four Seasons during the Maui fires. Remember that? And Mayor Pete.
I remember that. And they got into, they was in the expensive hotels. Is that where our money going to? Just look at Maui. It's still fucked up right now. Okay. And allegedly Oprah Winfrey brought up a lot of real estate when all that happened. But that's a conspiracy theory. Okay.
Won't let anybody fly drones to scout for survivors. It's against regulation.
There's also some safety issues that come up. For example, temporary flight restrictions.
And this fool right here, where was he when Hurricane Milton hit Florida and people was trying to get airplane tickets and they jacked up the price so high and the rental cars and the hotels was so high that people couldn't even afford to escape the hurricane because the people was jacking up prices? Ain't he supposed to be in charge of that type of thing? Where was his ass at? I was about to say something, but they're gonna cut me off on YouTube. I ain't gonna go there. But whatever. Where was his ass at?
Make sure that the airspace is clear for any flights or drone activity that might be involved in helping to allow those emergency responders to do their job.
Tiny drones aren't getting in the way of anything. This is all hands on deck. What is Mayor Pete embarrassed that private crews are IDing survivors faster than the feds? Biden shut down the entire sky just for a look-see.
Wow. Yesterday, for President Biden's, dog and pony show to come in and see photos, he put a 30-mile TFR, which is basically a restriction in the air zone, which means he actually stopped from 12 until 4 p.m. He stopped air traffic and he transferring supplies, dropping SAR teams, picking up individuals from medevacs. So that was not only irresponsible, but if you're going to come a week later, at least make sure that you're not trying to, hinder in any way further the actual operations that are being led by civilian organizations and veterans such as myself and others that are trying to do what is right. And so I found the entire response so far to be not just lacking, but irresponsible and inept.
You heard that. Irresponsible and inept. So my question to you, Obama, Joe Biden, and a cackling hyena, what's her name? I can't even say her name because I forgot. That she's unforgettable. Kamala Harris. Where did Trump lie at? Where did he lie? Here's evidence and proof that these people still need help FEMA is nowhere to be found. Government is nowhere to be found. And y'all just don't give a damn. Y'all don't care about America. Y'all sending billions over there to Ukraine and nothing for the American people. Okay? And it's sad. Okay? But my question to you is, do you believe the North Carolina citizens or do you believe the government? Let me know in the comments. If not, let me know in the comments and we could chop it up. Okay? And that was the video. Peace.